As much as we like crisp, clear spirit voices speaking multiple syllables in the same voice, this deep, scary voice is one we don't like to hear. A man telling us to...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, Zach.
No.
What?
Dude, I just saw...
What's the matter?
I just saw two red eyes come through that little slit right there.
I began using my EMF detector because it picks up on electromagnetic energy, which spirits are known to give off.
I want you to stand in front of me, and then this needle will start spiking. Then I'll know that you're here.
Are you in here for murder?
Shh. Shh, don't move. It sounded like footsteps walking straight up, dude. I no joke. Wonder if they think
Talk to him, Aaron. Talk to him.
Is there anyone walking up the hallway towards me right now? If so, I got a couple jailmates in their cells. So if you have something to say about it, come and get me right now. Because I'm about to put them in there for good.
I got a spike.
With no electrical interference within this cell, there was no explanation for this sudden spike.
Can you come over here and speak to me in this device I'm holding in my hand?
Our digital recorders capture EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena, which are spirits speaking within the white noise.
If you don't think it was right that you got locked up in this jail, then say something to us.
At this exact moment, we captured this very symbolic response. Was this a spirit referring to the skylights that were specifically installed in this prison so that the inmates could make an amend to God?
Talk into that red light and tell us what you want to say. Now.
Whoa, what was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
This time, Aaron and I heard this disembodied voice. Here's the enhanced audio.
That was weird.
That's why I shook my head.
That sounded like alien-ish, dude.
Dude. The are we dealing with here?
We decided to set up one of our static night vision cameras to see if we could capture on video whatever was speaking to us.
Aaron, you got the motion sensors, right?
Yeah, I set up a motion sensor down this hallway, so if something does pass through, we'll know about it.
I'm trying to get a differentiation between intelligent and residual. If we're just hearing residual moans and voices and stuff of what these inmates would do, they don't know we're here. But if I can get them to interact or harm us or attack us because of some taunting that we're doing, then we know we're dealing with intelligence. Takes things to a whole new ball game.
We vacated the area, and almost immediately after we left, another voice was captured on this camera's audio.
So right here, let's see what's behind door number 2, shall we? Something just hit me here. Like a weird energy field or something.
Whoa, heard that.
That was right here. Hold on. Whoa! Dude, look right where the noise came from.
Are you serious? The chair.
How long have we been trying to find this?
We've been searching for that for a good hour now.
Come on, guys.
Whoa, be careful. You ran into that pole. Put your back. All right. Oh, you all right, man? Let me just show you how dark it is. I'm gonna flip it off night vision. That's his flashlight showing in there. You okay, man?
Thanks, Aaron, for laughing, man. Seriously.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you should have went over it, not
Oh,
under.
now you say, yeah, now I should have. Thanks, Nick.
I'm going over, dude. I ain't going under.
Hold on.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I don't want to go in there at all.
Oh, dude.
Back in the early days, forms of punishment for inmates were barbaric. They'd be strapped in a chair like this, so tightly that the circulation in their bodies nearly stopped. To add to the torture, they'd be left for days without food.
2 digital recorders are set up. One's out here.
One's over here somewhere. I can't see anything.
Yeah, one's
like
on the
pitch black.
one's right here.
All right, I'm hitting mine.
Can you imagine the energy in this room?
Dude, there is some noise going on out here.
Nick's digital recorder in the hallway managed to capture this eerie sound he just heard.
A jail cell just opened.
What do you mean?
The sound of a jail cell just opened right down here.
Really? Is there somebody out there? I mean, what'd you do? What'd you do? Murder? What'd you get thrown in here for? 'Cause I can't even move. Did it just drive you nuts?
Hold on.
Another unexplained sound was just heard and captured by Nick.
It's like they're trying to claw to get out of their jail cells. Come over here and go into this cell where the guy in the chair is locked up in.
Yeah.
And do whatever you want to him.
I want every single one of you evil bastards to walk up here because Nick is out there and he's hearing you. And I want you to all congregate in through this door right here and come and get me.
It seemed my provocation worked. Was this intelligent response voiced by a prisoner telling me to...
Okay, right now we're at cell number 13 and 14 in D block. What's really, really odd is that we interviewed 3 separate people earlier that all had similar experiences in these cell blocks.
This is where we had our equilibrium knocked off. The millimeter went crazy in here when we were in here. Wow.
Is there somebody in this cell, and do you want to identify yourself as what you are? What is on this island that you are attracted to? We try to make direct contact with any spirits that may be causing all of the negative experiences with the living. But for over 20 minutes using our SB7 spirit box, we don't receive any voices until we all hear a loud bang in the cell next to us with nobody inside it.
Whoa, what was that?
Someone goes in here.
Whoa, what was that?
Someone goes in here.
I'm rolling Ovulus just in case, too. Fire. Wasn't there a fire?
Zach, can I try a recorder in here?
As Nick and I walk out of cell 13 and look to the right where we heard this loud bang, we coincidentally capture this anomaly moving from that direction. What's also compelling is that it's on the other side of this cell frame, which would put it about 8 feet from Nick's camera, debunking it as not being a dust particle, and it does not have the distinct characteristics of a bug.
What did it say again?
Threshold.
Threshold?
Fire threshold.
It's funny because Jeff said that Or somebody said,
I said that
earlier, this threshold.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you cross that
it,
threshold.
and earlier it said, I think, dude.
Aaron's Ovulus says fire and threshold. And what's interesting is that during our interviews, we used these words to describe the between our material world and this dark, hellish, fiery energy inside cell 13.
Is there some type of a portal, a doorway? When you walk through that threshold, you feel a difference. Is there anyone in this jail cell?
Jay and Billy take over 100 photos covering this entire cell block, as well as the dining hall, but capture nothing unusual or unexplained.
He's still trying to communicate with us? Zach, rolling on my recorder.
Okay.
Whoa. I just walked right here and I felt like I was on a freaking... Holy
No, man. Like you're going back and forth, right?
Not like I was just spun around inside of a tornado and spit out.
Just as Nick feels an intense energy hit him, his recorder captures a spirit voice that seems to be telling him to come back inside this cell.
Yeah, rolling on my recorder. Whoa. I just walked right here and I felt like...
Is this spirit telling Nick this because it is feeding off his energy?
What Nick is saying right now is what we all felt too. Holy spirit in that cell, it like rocks back and forth. And everybody else that we interviewed earlier has experienced the same thing.
Here's the room when the prisoners would go crazy. They used to ice them in freezing cold water right here.
Hey, Birdman, can we get you anything?
But we receive no voices through our SB7 spirit box, nor are we sensing any spirit energy in this area.
I didn't feel anything.
Until we make our way to the end of the hall where our first disturbing voice comes through.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As much as we like crisp, clear spirit voices speaking multiple syllables in the same voice, this deep, scary voice is one we don't like to hear. A man telling us to...
Hey, Zach.
No.
What?
Dude, I just saw.
What's the matter?
I just saw two red eyes come through that little slit right there.
Really?
Right here.
I clearly see what appears to me as two glowing red eyes come through this small slit. I recall that this is actually a very common eyewitness phenomena here at the prison.
They were red dots.
I thought this was a reflection or a flash. What are you?
As I raise the spirit box up to the slit, Alcatraz lives up to its reputation.
Is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything I can do for you?
You know the Birdman?
Aaron receives these two words on his Ovulus 3, doctor and opening. As we are in the hospital part of the prison, do the spirits see the equipment in my hands and think I am a doctor reaching through this opening and know that I am here?
How many different spirits are communicating with us right now? How many?
This voice that comes through almost sounds like a mentally unstable inmate saying, "Dear God," then screaming afterwards.
How many different spirits are communicating with us right now? How many? How many?
And as we learned earlier, some of those kept in this hospital were violently and even criminally insane.
Aaron,
Yeah.
I want you to go up there
Okay.
and walk down here as we're walking down here.
Okay.
Billy, stay with me.
Oh. Being up here, it's different. It's almost like the tours don't come here. I have no idea.
Whoa, Billy, come here.
I'm feeling exactly what we felt during the interview. Dude, I'm feeling what we felt during the interview up here.
Hold on.
You see what I'm talking about? Like right now, heaviness in the chest. It's real.
That's weird. The second I passed this door, just felt complete panic.
All of a sudden, the three of us begin to panic and feel extreme amounts of anxiety from a very powerful energy that even affects Billy's heart rate.
Look how high my heart rate is. Just
What the Dude, filming that?
look, now it's dropping. It was 115 a second ago because I started having this like panic attack. Now it's already down to 109. It's 74 all the time, resting.
You okay?
There's extreme anxiety just on this side of the cell. Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy. That was a rush.
It's heavy.
And now it's completely gone. It was just like a complete force field.
Did you see what just came out of my hand? As I'm talking about this force field of energy, a bright ball of light manifests out of my hand, then stops in midair next to Billy as if it's hesitating, then shoots right back into me.
When that happened to you, that happened to me up here. I walked up and it was just a totally different feeling. Dude.
Yeah, that was strange.
Then I realized this is the spot we did the interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting real bad anxiety. I just lost my balance a little right here.
Right. It was the second I passed through this doorway. Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hang on.
When I was there setting up that camera, it's just like someone's
Is there someone here? Are you trapped here in this prison? We want to talk to the guy. We saw your picture earlier.
You know how the lady said it just attacked her all at once? Yeah. That's exactly what it felt like.
Hang on. Shh. It's like the Silent Hill siren.
Yeah.
Be quiet. Shh. Just have energy, lots of energy. Are you giving me your energy? You let me feel the power that you have right now? You come and talk to me right now.
Whatever energy we are seeing and feeling, whatever spirits may be here, they aren't talking. So we decide to head to the other side of the cell block.
What'd you find?
Turkey Pete's cell.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, look. We were told earlier by a guy who worked here for over 30 years as a guard, a sergeant, everything, that the guards were always afraid to go into the theater because of Turkey Pete's ghost.
One of the officers that used to work here, Bob McNally, he always claimed the Turkey Pete's ghost was down at the theater.
Turkey Pete, all you convicts, I'm gonna open your cell doors. When I open your cell doors, that means you all run out and you run at us. Take all your anger out, everything, on us. Watch those cells, I'm opening them all up.
All right.
If there's anyone in here, bang on your cell door. What was that?
What?
Was that you?
No. What happened?
It just sounded like clothes. Like somebody was right here moving, like.
No.
Whoa. An anomaly just came right out of the noose in the theater.
What did Turkey Pete do?
He's a murderer. And then he would go work at the turkey farms. That's why they called him Turkey Pete.
Do you like the fact that that's how you got your nickname, Turkey Pete?
Yeah, I know.
What
dude. I know, dude. I just walked in there and I almost had a heart attack.
What?
I know. Look at what this looks like on here.
Jeez, dude. That's creepy.
What people don't understand is that that's his night vision. He's looking into LCD.
That's all I can see.
He can't see in there. It's total darkness.
It looks like this. Look, ready?
Hey, Zach.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Jay.
I wanted to let you know, as soon as you opened the cells, a crazy light anomaly came directly out of the noose and came down towards the steps.
What?
The noose. Moments after I open the cell doors, I hear what sounds like clothes rustling past me, as if someone was in the cell and then bolted out as soon as the doors opened. Did Turkey Pete, who is known to haunt the old theater, race over there as soon as I opened his cell door?
Something just touched my left hand. Who's that? What is that, Aaron? Over there.
I heard it, but I don't see anything. Oh, it sounds like footsteps.
I know. It's right there.
I don't see anything. Oh, it sounds like footsteps.
I know. Who are you? It's me moving. It's me moving. What are you? Are you a demon? Are you a demon that feeds off of all the pain and suffering that is stored in this cell, this cave? Did you hear that?
What was that?
Is stored in this cell, this cave. Did you hear that?
What was that?
It was like knocking on iron doors.
Yeah.
Don't. Manifest yourself. Let us hear you. Something in here, Aaron.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Did you lose your mind? Did you go crazy? You had to piss and
Dude, what was that? Whoa. It sounds like it goes like choo 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 choo.
Upon immediate review of our recording session, it sounds like we capture unexplained grunting or laughing after my taunt. Listen closely and you'll be able to hear it very easily.
Whoa, right, that's right at the end.
As we continue to review the recording, this time we capture a very distinct voice, and it just might be the same entity that just laughed at us.
Whoa, right, that's right at the end.
So what do you think it's saying? Post your guesses on Twitter right now using hashtag #GhostAdventures. As we return to base camp, we all begin to hear something from this X-camera's audio.
What's a piano? It's piano music. It's piano music. Is it like saloon music?
Yeah, old saloon
Like
music. Right. Right. the saloon music.
Yeah, it stopped.
Right after we all hear what sounds like old saloon music playing near the prison cells, one of our production lights that we use to light Nerve Center begins flashing for no reason.
And then I thought when I heard,
Look. What is that?
It's our red ambient light we had in the background.
Jay, does that do that?
No, it just dies.
Look, half the panels are out.
I've never seen it do that. I've seen them just die.
It's not staying on.
Now it's blinking off. This is one of the little panel lights that we use when we set up a nerve center, so it's just not a black wall. And these have never done this before.